fly a million miles away somewhere, just me and you.
What's poppin', everybody? It's Jamal here with another episode of Get It Together with Big Ma. I want to say welcome. Thank you for listening in advance. Hope you guys have been blessed. Hope you guys have been doing all of the right things that you should be doing, and just living your life growing, taking it one day at a time, but effectively. You know what I'm saying? Whether you having to, dive into your studies in college or your business or at work or whatever you're doing on the side that's just that you have to take care of, all your responsibilities. I hope you've just been doing your thing, but number one, I hope you've been resting. Find the time to rest, relax, chill. Man, I'm a little down in the dumps, man. I mean, I know I'm blessed, very blessed. God is good, and I had an incredible week. It's man, the community, we've been losing people a lot, and we recently lost someone that a lot of people knew, and I just want to go ahead and send my condolences to the family, the friends of Tony Ferguson. Everyone knew Tony, and he was a good dude. Took care of his business, took care of his family. Always in a good mood, always in good spirits. Just a stand-up dude, man. And he was taken away from us. And, a lot of people are hurting right now. I mean, I'm hurt. It sucks. And from what I've gathered so far, it was senseless. Of course, of course, it was senseless. It was gun violence, man. Apparently, he was shot, and it was just most likely all over some bull, and it just sucks. It just sucks when you hear it, when you see it, whether it's someone that you know or you don't know. Because when you have empathy and when you just want the world to be a better place for you, not only yourself, but for your kids and your kids' kids, your kids' kids' kids, it's just, you get tired of it because, we deal with a lot. And by we, I mean us, Black people, we deal with a lot. But, we are still doing this to one another. And it needs to stop. It has to stop. I want it to stop. And I continue to pray. It just sucks, man. It sucks. It's terrible. Rest in peace, Tony. Like I said, condolences to your family and your closest friends, and just everyone that knew and loved you, man. May you rest in peace. And Lord, just give strength to everyone that's grieving during this time. I just wish that we as people would come together and love one another and just eliminate the animosity and the jealousy and the fact that this person isn't from where you from. This person isn't wearing the same colors that you wear. This person is wearing the shoes that you don't want them to wear. You look at people and you see them with change, you see them with money, and you want to steal from them. And I just wish we would have more camaraderie. And I wish that we would just team up and uplift one another and just spread that upliftness, spread that happiness, spread that joy, spread that Martin Luther King, he fought for inequality and just wanting our people to do better. And it's crazy because we're hurting each other. We as people can't reach greater heights as a culture because we're still holding each other back. And, nowadays, in these days now, it's more so we're killing each other now other than fighting and being at odds. Now it's not fist fights, it's gunfights, and we're taking people's lives away for nothing, and we're affecting their children and their parents and their siblings and their friends, and we're taking their lives being cut short. There's so much evil going on in the world, and the older I get, the more empathy I have towards it, the more I'm aware of it, and it just hurts more because you get older and you see these lives being taken, and these people are so young, and haven't even experienced life yet. And then you look at the ones that aren't going to be able to gracefully go into old age, and they won't have any more time on this earth to make connections and to do new things and to continue to share moments and laughs and create memories, new memories with the people that they care about. And those people are, being robbed of that and dealing with police brutality, dealing with just injustice, whether it be with whatever it is. As Black people, we are working against ourselves. We have so much that is going on in the world that we could fight together in a positive way, but we are still carrying around a lot of anger and a lot of animosity and a lot of jealousy and a lot of hate towards our own kind for absolutely no reason. I wish that we can go back to the old-fashioned, you got a problem with me? If it's really that deep, let's fight. If it's really that deep, fight it out. Lose, win, win-lose, it doesn't matter. After the fight, shake hands, be a good sport, walk away from it, leave it at that. I mean, or if you just can't, I really wish it wouldn't even get that far. Just sit down and talk. True adults can sit down and have a conversation. Like civil adults, have a conversation and try to get to the root of the problem, the root of the issue. And if you have to agree to disagree, then you can still walk away from that gracefully, return home to your families, and you just go about your life. You never revisit that subject. If you just for whatever reason you cannot stand this person, stay away from them. Don't think about them. Don't talk about them, and just let them live their lives. And you live your lives. And that's it. That's what it should be. That's how it should be. People are getting taken away from their loved ones. And like I said, it's senseless. It's over nothing. And once that life is gone, that life is not coming back. And, people are here left to grieve, left wanting answer. And even if they get the answer, even if they get justice, yeah, it feels good to get justice. That the person that took your loved one away from you is locked up. They're caught, they're off the streets. But at the same time, it's like, wow, this shouldn't have happened in the first place. My person should be here. This should not have happened. This didn't have to happen. There could have been another way. But I'm tired of saying wish. We really have to get to a point as Black people, as a culture. We have to find a way to get together as one. We have to just learn how to coexist in the lives of people that we do not like, for whatever reason it is. Some of it's silly, some of it's, political, some of it's whatever it is. You don't like that person, but you can coexist. You don't have to kill that person. You don't have to hurt that person. You don't have to harm that person. I wish everyone would just tend to themselves and work on bettering themselves, being positive and uplifting and knowing God, and just working on bringing people together. I would love for the killings and all the beasts and all the whatever it is that's in the air. I would love all of that to just stop, and we be just happy. We be better. We do better, because we can do better. I don't want my daughter to grow up in a world like this. This is not what I grew up in. This is not what I had to worry about. But it's the reality of it, and we can't run from it. We have to confront what is going on. What is going on? We have to start in the household by spending time with our kids, listening to our kids, allowing our kids to have emotions and not getting angry at them about having emotions. We have to make sure that we're asking questions. We have to make sure that we're leading by example. We have to introduce our kids to God. We have to go to church. We have to always, and I mean always, pray and teach your kids how to pray. Teach them how to communicate with God. And we have to realize that as parents, as, siblings, as whatever, no matter no matter our age, we're always growing, and be willing to grow, be willing to be patient with life and be patient with people, because we all handle our emotions differently. We all channel our emotions differently. We all respond differently to, different things and the same things. We all have opinions, and we all have something to say. And I feel like we should just all listen to each other. But it all starts in the house. You know, have your kids, have talks with your kids about how to behave around adults, how to behave in school and in public, and to be nice to people. Don't make fun of people because of what they're wearing, or their clothes may be dirty, their shoes may be dirty, their hair may be messed up, like whatever it is. If a student is struggling in class and struggling to read or understand information, just try to be helpful, try to be nice, try to be sincere about it, be sincere about it, and just never stop being in your child's life and showing them love and compassion and respect. Just train them all. We have to train all of our kids in the household that we can be as amazing as we want to be. We don't have to hate. We don't have to be jealous. We don't have to be angry at the world. And we definitely shouldn't be fighting our brothers and our sisters. Definitely should not. And we just got to do better, man. The way that my mindset is because of who I was around growing up, and who raised me, and the values that I was taught. Taught yes ma'am, no ma'am. I was taught to speak when I entered a room, and say hi to an adult when an adult said hi to me. I was taught to ask questions. I was taught to speak my mind. And I also knew what love was, by action, by word, by feeling. I know exactly what love looks and feels like, and what love sounds like. I know what a sincere voice is. I know what sincere emotions are. And I'm able to dissect what's real and what's not. I'm able to coexist with people that I do not really care for. I'm able to stand next to someone in the grocery store in line that he may look exactly like me, but he's not from where I'm from. But we're all in the same world. We should be together, man. Fighting injustice. We should be together fighting to continue to, as a race, just be better and rising. It's a never ending fight, and we should be setting examples for positivity and for love, and just standing firm with each other. You know what I'm saying? It all starts in the school, man. If I wasn't around who I was around, then I would be, another statistic, and that's not what I want. That's not what I want, and I never wanted that. So when I see, my black people harm each other, especially when they kill each other, I don't have to know anyone involved. It can happen in a completely different state. I don't have to know these people. It hurts. It hurts when I see one of us continue to do that to one another. It hurts. And we just need guidance, man. We need prayer always, but we need guidance. We need patience. We need to learn how to love one another and accept one another, man. Stop with the judgment. Just accept one another, And everybody just strive to be great. Just strive to be great. You don't have to make fun of anyone. You don't have to belittle anyone. You don't have to, just badmouth anyone. I just wish we all would just love each other, man, and respect each other, and be happy, genuinely happy for one another. That's what I wish. That's what I want. But it's not. This world isn't perfect. It's good versus evil. It's good everywhere, and there's evil everywhere. And good comes in different forms, different people, and so does bad. So does evil. We have to pray to just continue to have the spirit of discernment. We have to continue to, just ask God to guide us and to keep us covered at all times, no matter where we may travel, what environments we may be in, and to surround ourselves with goodness, with good people, good-hearted people, and just away from the enemy, being safe. And I pray that prayer when I leave the house, when I go out, which is rare. I mean, I pray that all the time. I just want to be around good people, good laughs, good vibes, positivity, and I definitely want to just be safe, covered, and feel the presence of God. And like I said, I have this mindset because of my upbringing, and I'm bringing my daughter up the same way. I was about to say trying, but no, I am praying before bed, praying when you wake up, praying before you have a big test, and just I tell my daughter all the time, be a leader, not a follower. I tell her that all the time. I remind her of how smart she is, how amazing she is, and that I'm proud of her and that I love her. And I tell her to have a good day, and then I even ask her how her day was. How was school? What did you learn? And I just tell her, like, be a leader, not a follower. You're gonna make friends. You're gonna have friends, and at that age, you think everyone is your friend. You may have friends that do bad things that that you're not supposed to do. Use your mind. You're smart. You know what you've been taught this far through family. You know what's good. You know what's bad. Don't follow them just because they're your friends. Your friends will get you in trouble. Be a leader, not a follower. I love you always. I'm proud of you always. These are the things that our kids need to hear. These are the things our siblings need to hear. These are the things that our friends need to hear. These are the things. Be brutally honest with your people. And we have to come together, man. Be willing to listen to people. Stop passing judgment. You never know what the next person is going through. Just sit down and talk with people, man. Find out where their head is, where their heart is, and be there for them. And uplift. Let's all uplift each other. We have to take accountability for the way that we are acting towards one another if we want to move forward in this life and continue to rise and grow. But we are stunting each other's growth. And that right there is just so disheartening. I just wish we would get it together. And I pray that one day we will get it together. Because this right here is not how it goes. Rest in peace, Tony. We got to do better, y'all. Most definitely. But I'm going to catch y'all next week, man. Going on this 3-day cruise with family. Trying to enjoy it, man. So peace, love, and thank you. Big Maul, signing out.